We are ready.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Boxing Club podcast. I am yours truly, Big Chubbs, alongside with my pie mate, Lil Almighty. What's up, baby?
What up, baby? What up?
What it do, baby boo?
Hey, we back at it, man. We back at it. It's been a minute.
One more game. One more game, bro.
One more game.
We've been slacking
on the pimping.
For reals.
On the pimping, but we ain't slacking on the fights. We were just watching the Bivol Zurdo Ramirez fight.
Oh yeah, that shit was a good one.
But what we doing? Where we at?
We in Compton, California. Compton, California.
Some people call it Compton. Some people call it Bompton. But
some people call it Bompton. But we here. And who we got? We got Mr. Cristopher Rios in the building. What's up, baby? How you doing, bro? Everybody give him a nice, warm welcome. Hey, thank you. Welcome, bro. Welcome to the Boxing Club podcast, man. How are you, bro?
I'm doing good, chilling like always. You know, just got off of work.
Chilling like a villain or chilling like a boxer?
Chilling like a boxer, somewhat like a villain.
So what's the difference?
Still chilling. No
still
difference.
Chilling?
Yep.
Nice. Nothing different?
Nothing different.
So what's up, bro? Mr. Cristopher Rios, Mr. Professional Boxer, 10-0, 7 KOs. You know what I mean? A WBC amateur champion, a national champion. You know what? Why don't you give us your accolades, bro? But before we get there,
for sure.
How did you get? Like, how was it growing up? You from Compton?
No, I'm from Watts. I'm
from Watts.
Yeah, but came here in Compton to work out, to train.
So why don't you give us a little backstory on yourself?
All right.
Yeah, you're 10. How old are you?
20.
You're 20?
Just
20. When did you turn pro? 18?
16.
16. You turned pro at 16?
Yep.
How you do that?
Tijuana.
Oh,
damn!
You did it the ruthless way.
Yep.
In Mexico.
20 years old, looking like he's 11.
Yeah.
All right, so you turned pro at 16.
Yep.
You're 20 now.
I'm 20 now.
And you're full-fledged in a career, undefeated.
Yeah.
All right,
thank God.
Tell us about it, man. How'd you get into boxing?
How I got into boxing, I remember.
What's your passion for it?
All right, so...
You weren't bullied as a kid, were you?
No, I wasn't bullied. Thank God I wasn't.
Okay, that's good.
Were you the bully?
No, I was not the bully either. I did defend myself, but I wasn't the bully.
There you go.
Yeah. Came to the gym at 13 for whatever reason. I don't remember no more. I always liked the fighting. Wanted to try it out one time. Came here. My dad actually found this spot because of the liquor next door. He was getting his beer. Yeah.
Okay.
He was getting his beer from next door after work.
Man, I forgot to go get my dirty Sprite.
Dirty Sprite.
Yeah.
All right, so your pops found it.
Yeah, my pops found it. Told me right away. We came, check it out. You know, started training from here. Started off throwing manazo like a chango. You know?
Damn.
Don't even know what is a jab. But thank God they showed me here. Then my first amateur fight that same year around. So this was June when I first came in. Then my first amateur fight December 18.
What year?
The same year of 2016. Yeah.
2016.
This was I was 13 going to 14 years old. Yeah.
So you did your first amateur fight the same year you started boxing?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. How do you
play these days, man?
Yeah.
I didn't spar until the end of my first year ever throwing on a pair of gloves. I'm serious.
Well, that lets you know that you weren't that good.
I belong behind the mic, behind the ropes.
Well, you found your calling, bro, because it wasn't in the ring.
Yeah, all right. So
I started training that year. Did my first fight that year. I did win. I went to distance. I did win it. Couldn't fight the following year. Let's see for what reason. I believe because I had just got my braces. So I did a second fight. I believe I didn't fight the whole 2018 year. 2019 was my good year. Oh no, wait, I'm lying. 2017, I went to nationals in Utah. I lost because of bleeding. I was bleeding from my nose, so they had to stop. The doctor stopped the fight. Came back. I believe I didn't fight for 2018 year. Came back 2019. Did another fight January, went straight to nationals in Reno, Nevada. I believe it was 4 fights for that tournament, 3-4 fights. All of them were really hard, but we got through it. We won our first national. A couple months later, like 2 months later, we fought for the WBC, and thank God we took that belt. Came August, we could say like 2 months later, I turned pro. So total I did 40 amateur fights, 35-5 to be exact. My first, it was my first pro fight at 16. Went against a 18, 19-year-old. So you could really feel that punch,
Yeah.
Yeah, that power is different already. That's already a grown guy. And I got the win in the first round. First minute, I believe, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was pretty cool.
In the amateurs.
My
as a
first
pro.
pro fight.
Sorry,
My first
as
pro
a
fight.
pro.
Yeah.
Pro, your first pro fight. First minute.
First minute. Something like that. I
Nice.
remember it was something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. But I mean, after that, it was, just training from there.
Got so at what point did you, after you stepped in this gym
Mm-hmm.
for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
you start training, you go through the motions of jab in the mirror and all that stuff. But when did you know you're like, man, this is me? I'm going pro.
All right. So, started training, right?
Yeah.
Didn't take boxing so serious until I could say 10 amateur fights.
Okay.
Because, I was still in school, still wanted to hang out with friends,
Right.
but
Chasing little girl.
Chilling with the honeys.
Going to the bleachers.
Underneath the bleachers.
Yep,
That was Chubbs.
That was my spot, bro.
Allegedly.
And I was just bullshitting. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I was bullshitting. Wasn't taking boxing so serious. Eating junk food, anything,
Mm.
I was just not 100% on boxing. I believe after my 10 fights, I was like, these punches are getting real now,
Yeah.
I'm getting into the age of 15, 16 where those punches hurt now. And I don't know, I just...
What was your dad saying, or your family? What were they like? Are you did they know you were going to go pro, or they were like, just this guy's trying it out?
No, yeah. My dad always encouraged us, we're going to be in it. You're going to give it 100,
Mm-hmm.
I would just...
If you're gonna do it right,
Yeah,
or don't
right.
do it at all, right?
Yeah, that was my
shit
dad's...
dad told me.
That's the shit that my dad would tell me all the time. I was like, yeah, whatever, at that age, you're like 14, 15, you don't give a fuck. You're just like, oh, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. Just trying that out. But then, saying it we didn't really have it like that with the money. So we're like, you know what? I know we could make something happen, Before that, my coach, Patron, he will always show me videos, or Chepe, his son. So it's like a father-son coaching. His son will also show me videos, always talk to me, always give me advice. And, I guess that little don't give a fuck mindset was going away. And, that little mindset of, you could do something with boxing was coming through. And I don't know, I just, stopped hanging out with friends, with those so-called friends.
Stop going to the bleachers.
Yeah, stop going to the bleachers, ditching class and all that.
Dude.
And said, you know what, I'm going to do something with this.
There you
I'm
go.
going to give it my all now. Now it's like, what my dad said, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to give it my all. And, I said, all right, fuck it, we're going to do it. And that's when I started, actually training what it is. I will never eat good like that, but I will always give it my 100. Make sure I give it my 100. And yeah, I was like, let's give it my all. Whatever comes out comes through it. And even to now, I'm like, we're gonna do it. And now it's like, well, in the beginning it was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, and at least try out my first amateur fight.
Mm-hmm.
Or then after that it was, you know what, I'm gonna try my first national. After that it was, you know what, I'm gonna give my first pro. Para nunca quedarme con la duda, like they say,
Yeah.
And now it's like, you know what, I'm gonna go for a world title or a title. para no quedarme con la duda. You know, whatever gets me, you know, I'm here because of, you know, for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
For all you Spanglish people, what he means by that
Don't
is
stay with
so
the
you
doubt.
so you don't have a doubt.
Yeah,
in the back of
exactly.
your head.
So you won't have a doubt.
Don't worry, bro. We're bilingual like a motherfucker here, so don't trip.
Yeah, thank you though. Yeah, you
So,
know.
but what was that mindset? What caused you to change your mindset on to actually start caring and to actually dedicate yourself to the sport? Why did you say, you know what, fuck it?
Yeah,
Let me just go ham and dedicate myself to the sport. Why, like, what caused you to think that way and just make that decision?
yeah, it was just like I was saying that it was my coaches that were giving me that mindset, you know.
So they saw something in you.
Yeah, they saw something. They were like, you know what, you could do some shit, you know. And I was just like, at first I was like, I don't give a fuck, you know. You're like 14, 15, you're just at that, you know it all. At that age, you're like, you know it all. And little by little, I was changing my mindset, and I was seeing things, you know. I was like, you know, wait, I didn't have it as a kid like that. I'm not gonna say I never had it all, but I mean, you know, I didn't have the stuff I wanted, and I'm like, you know what, I could do something, and I know I could do something, you know. And like in amateur, I will stop a lot of my opponents. I'll drop them, do 8 counts, and I'm like, damn, you know. And I'm a skinny kid, you know. I'm like 100, 105, 106 pounds, and I was like, you know, 8 counting, dropping them. And I was like, damn, I got power, like, you know.
Yeah, some power for
Yeah,
the frame. See, it's a common misconception. I say it all the time. I tell this dude all the time. People think muscles win fights.
Yeah.
You know, there's how many guys you see in here that come in all buff.
And in my point of view, Masa wins fights.
No, it's a common misconception that it's a lot of things. You know, form, sitting down and knowing how to throw the punch,
Right.
you know, sitting down on it or whatever. And some people are just heavy-handed.
Yeah.
You know, like I tell this guy all the time, the muscly guys, a lot of times they're all fluff. You know,
Yeah.
they're feather-fisted, can't
Yeah,
bust a
exactly.
grape.
I've seen
Pillow
it
hands.
before.
Yeah,
I've seen it
pillow
before.
hands. Yeah. So at you know, how's your dad now looking at everything from the outside in? Now that you're pro, you're undefeated, you're moving on up.
He's always been really proud since
Yeah.
my first amateur fight. He's always, you know how dads are.
Yeah.
You know, they're always like trying to show you off to everyone. I'm just like, fuck, man, like, you know, don't, you know, keep it quiet, man. But I mean, yeah, he's always proud. Saying, you know, oh, he's like, every time we go out, he's like, oh, he's a pro boxer. I'm like,
Es mi hijo,
mi
es
hijo.
chingón.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's like, it's mi hijo, you know.
Enseñale el video.
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah,
the
right.
one. That's the one.
Está invicto, está
Yeah,
invicto.
está invicto. I'm
What
like,
Enseñale el video, hijo.
does your mom say?
my mom, she's always been the one that we get punched and she start laughing, you know. So if we're getting our ass whooped, she'll be laughing, but she's always
Oh, really?
like I know it from little, like, you could say from the bottom of the heart that she cares and like
Of
she's
course.
scared, you know,
Yeah.
because
She
she's
doesn't
always
freak
told me.
out at your fights, like she's not like
Nah. She watches it and
Okay.
she's like, fuck, you know. Actually, my girlfriend told me that she was like, you know, shaking like little, but she was watching, she was screaming, and I'm just like, you know, this is boxing, you know, that's how I gotta be. And I remember one time, I believe it was around my beginning of my pro fights. She would say, you know, just leave that already, just leave it, because I remember.
Agárrate trabajo, mijo.
Yeah, low key. She was like, you know, gánate algo. You know, do something else at least. And I'm like, you know, I'm going to try it all, you know. Just always kept it in me. You know, I'm gonna try it. I'm going to give it my all. Whatever. You know, whatever happens. But I'm going to give it my all. And she was at those moments where she would be like, oh, you know, just leave it. Like, you know, don't fight no more. But I'm just like, you know, I have to. Now it's like, this is my job, you know. Now I have to.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is my
and was
job
she
now.
saying that because she wanted you to have a backup plan, or was she saying that because she didn't want you to get hurt?
Cause I left school. I dropped out of high school, and
You went back though, right?
No, I didn't go back.
So this is his career.
Yeah, this is my career.
He's all in. All the chips.
Before I left it, or when I was planning to leave it, I believe it was before I was gonna leave it or something like that. I don't remember. It was something like that. But she was already like, you know what? Think about it like twice. You know, boxing is not gonna get.
So they didn't trip because you left school?
No,
Or
they
were
didn't
with
trip.
it?
They were okay with it because at first they would trip on me like when I was like around 14, 15. Like when I wouldn't go to school, I'll ditch. They'll be on my ass for little shit. They'll be on my ass, and just so I won't be like around the wrong people. But after she knew I would be like just dedicated to boxing, then she wouldn't trip like that. She's like, all right, you're gonna miss school, but because of boxing, right?
Maybe she kind of felt it was your calling. Like
Yeah.
No, some people belong there.
Yeah,
some people
yeah.
end up there and are just so hardworking that they get by in
Yeah.
boxing. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
journeyman. They call it journeyman, but like a journeyman boxer.
Yeah.
He gets to. I don't like to call people journeymen because you got to respect everyone that puts on the gloves. But like Louis Collazo, I mean, he went and fought all the big names, but lost all the big names. Even though he was tricky, everyone knew him, but he was never at the pinnacle top. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's another good example? Some people just out of hard work and dedication will get by in boxing and will be in front of the cameras. And then there's some people that are just born for it.
Yeah.
You got people just raw talent.
Right.
Like they don't have to work as hard as the next guy.
Right.
In my opinion, but
Yeah.
maybe she felt, back to you, maybe she felt that was your calling and she was like,
Yeah.
school, man, go.
At first she was like, yeah, think about it twice, don't just leave school like that, you still gotta go to school. She'll be on my ass.
Yeah.
But at the end, she was like, I'll be like, Mom, I'm not gonna go to school today. I'm gonna go train, and she'll be like, all right, go for it. And then little by little, I was just getting off of school and just putting boxing aside. I'll be like, oh, I'm not gonna go today. I'm gonna go run. I'll be tired when I come back. She'll be like, all right, go for it, whatever. But then they started calling her from the district, be like, hey, your son gotta come to school, and she'll be like, I can't force him. I was 17, 18 around that time. I was 17.
Yeah, so once you're older up there, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But,
and she was like, you know what? Go for it, pues, whatever. It's ahí tú ves. Como dijo, she was like, ahí tú ves. Just don't get me in trouble. And I was like, no, you're good.
So how was it growing up in Watts?
It was cool. I mean, I'm not going to say it was the worst, but I mean, we've been through it. But I mean, not going to... we're comparing to the kids from Mexico. We have it good, honestly.
oh my God, yeah, there's no comparison there, man.
So how was it, for you to keep your head on straight and not join any hood or be part of a gang and stay out of the street life? Was boxing part of helping you make that decision, or?
Yeah, it was part of.
Because I'm pretty sure growing up in the hood in Watts, some of your homies, chose the street life.
Yeah.
Some of the homies that you grew up with, luckily for you, you didn't choose that path.
Yeah.
So, was it boxing?
No, it was so it was part my dad, part boxing, and I could say it was 50-50 because I was at those times where I was hanging out with the wrong people, and my dad always told me, and I guess he got it to my head that that's just stupid, to be on the streets just bullshitting, but at the same time. Like I'm telling you, like I was 13, 14, 15, around those ages where you think you know it all, and you're like, fuck it, there's nothing wrong with it. And
it's cool.
Yeah, and it's cool.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool. You get the respect, and you're in the streets.
Exactly.
But once you get older, you realize how dumb.
Hey, was your nickname Boxer?
Nah.
El Boxer.
El Boxer. Nah. I was. My dad always. Since we were little, he was like, don't get into bullshit, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Marco Middle School, one of the craziest middle schools in
Malcolm?
Right there, Marco Middle School.
Marco.
Yeah, right there in Watts.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, and
all I know Watts for is when you get jumped or beat up, they'll take your shoes off, tie them, and throw them.
That's what they say.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, my dad always gave us that mentality that, it's stupid to be in the gangs and stuff like that. But little by little, I was like, nah, he's dumb. Like, he don't even know about it.
Tú no sabes,
Tú no sabes, yeah, exactly. And I was hanging with the wrong people little by little. But yeah, I started realizing that, it's not what it is, it's stupid. And
it's a very short-lived.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to end up in two places, bro.
Yep.
You're going to be locked
jail,
up.
Baby.
You're going to be dead.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and I have a couple of people that I knew that are dead now. But I mean, that's how it is, they chose the wrong life.
That's what it is.
And when I see it like that, I'm like, damn, thank God, boxing saved me for a bit of that. And yeah, they'll always invite me, let's go hacer desmadre. And I'm like, nah, I gotta go train. I gotta go work out. Yeah,
I
you
gotta
know.
run.
Yeah. After school, let's go here, let's go there. I'm like, nah, bro, I can't. I gotta go train. I gotta go eat and go sleep.
How hard was it to say no, bro? Because were
At
you ever like
first-
peer pressure?
Nah. At the beginning, yes, but then I was like, nah, like I got a tournament coming up, and my head was just on the tournament.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna go home, and after that, I go train. And it wasn't no peer pressure, I could say, but yeah, if con poquito que te descuidas, you're fucked,
No, hell yeah, real quick.
Or sometimes in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
And I seen
Wrong
it
place,
before.
wrong
I seen it
time.
with a couple of people that I know.
Look what happened at Takeoff this weekend.
Nah.
Look
Okay.
what happened to
Hey,
Nipsey
did you
down
guys?
the
Oh,
street.
look
Hey,
what
did you
happened to
guys
Nipsey
seen that?
too.
I think Shakur Stevens was right next to him. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Really?
Yeah,
Was it
Oh, I
really?
didn't hear that.
yeah, he
Shakur,
was.
huh?
Yeah, it was all over. Like I think Supreme Boxing or something like that.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, it was everywhere. But yeah, you can see him in the video too. That that little video they posted on TMZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he's right next to him. And I was like, damn,
Dude,
wrong time.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
they
The
came
streets
for
is
the-
no joke, bro.
no
No,
joke,
no,
dude.
no.
And they got-
Everybody
they got-
thinks that, you know what I mean, the streets are not what they used to
Yeah.
be. Fuck
No,
no,
the
bro.
streets are-
They worse than
They're-
what they used
yeah,
to be.
exactly.
Streets
Because
are
back
rugged.
You know
then,
what I mean, right now
my-
you're getting killed for nothing, bro.
yeah, that and back then, like my dad used to say, back then it was different because it was 1-on-1. Or you bring your
Yeah,
homies, they bring their
yup,
homies, and
yup.
it was 1-on-1.
Yup.
Putazos in the street.
Putazos, exactly.
Yeah.
Now it's different. Now
Oh, it's stand up fade, man. It's
Yeah.
different now.
Nobody fights no
Nobody
more,
fights.
bro.
Nobody
They wanna-
fights no
They want
more.
to get popped. or they
honestly, I
wanna
wouldn't
pop
even
you.
fight no more.
know what?
Honestly, I wouldn't even fight no more in the streets.
Yeah,
You
there's
know,
no.
you
Hell no.
People
gotta
bring your own
sue
shit,
You, people
yeah.
shoot you.
Yeah.
It's not even. It's not even.
Shoot
worth
you,
it.
stab
Shoot
you.
yeah, exactly.
Just like
Jump you.
Like my boy Game says, Chubbs. You come to LA, they'll take your life before they take your chain.
That's
and
true.
then that
Yeah.
PB&J guy. Look what happened.
PB&J.
Oh,
No
whatever his
comments
name
with
is.
that.
Oh, whatever, man.
P&B Rock?
That dude,
This
yeah.
motherfucker said
Whatever.
peanut butter and jelly.
That, my man there, dude, he talking a lot of shit, came and just
Fuck it.
he snatched his chain
Yeah.
after he snatched the
No,
life.
man,
It's
it's
crazy. But-
you know, the streets is no joke, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I always tell the kids, bro, that it's nothing to play with.
No, it's not. It's really not. And I tell the kids here too, because there's sometimes they want to play like that, but I'm like, nah, don't, because it's really dumb. First of all, it's really dumb, and second, it's really dangerous.
It's dangerous more than anything.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
dangerous, really. Yeah.
It's all fun and games till it ain't a game no more.
Yeah, they
No.
snatch
That's
your
what it
shit.
is.
Yeah.
No, but that's cool, man. I've been around boxing a long time. I've seen kids talented, bro, talented, and now a lot of them are in jail.
Yeah. We actually, when I first got here at the 13 years old, when I first came, there's a lot of 17, 18-year-olds with nice talent, And especially one, we knew one that we could have seen him as pro. Well, I could have seen him as pro or something, done really good. Honestly, he just stopped coming, and I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, and never came back.
Never came back.
That's how
That
it is,
sucks.
man. That's how it
Yeah.
is.
So how was your first fight, bro? Tell me what those feelings got when you said, "Hey,
Yeah, you
As
took
a
my
pro?
question. Yeah, you took my question. So,
As a pro?
Yeah, you always get that feeling. It's walk us through how it felt.
All
Your
right,
first
so
pro fight,
pro fight,
Pro fight. All right, 16 years old,
no headgear.
no headgear.
Tijuana."
I was Ensenada. It's Ensenada.
Ensenada?
All right, yeah, it was Ensenada. I was like, getting everything ready, wraps up. They're like, "Hey, Chris, you're the first fight." I'm like, "Oh shit!" And so I gotta open up the show. I peeked my head through, the whole little venue thing that había. That shit was packed, loud as shit. And I'm just right there. I'm like, all right, let's go. And like, I start gloving up. I'm like, hey, go get my headgear. Bro, there's no headgear right here. There's no headgear over here, bro. I'm like, oh, shit. It's because you're already used to it, You're like, oh, shit, you glove up, get your mouthpiece in, walk with your headgear, whatever. There's no headgear there. So we start walking.
Did they laugh at you?
Yeah, they low-key laughed at me. I was like, fuck. I was like, yeah, I forgot about that, huh? And I start walking. Honestly, I wasn't nervous at all. I wasn't nervous. People think I'm lying, but no, I wasn't nervous at all. I was
No,
like,
some people
I felt.
don't get nervous.
Yeah, I was just,
Yeah.
that little, like, you were excited as fuck. I was
Yeah.
excited. I was
Anxious.
excited. Yeah, anxious. I don't know. But I guess it made me look like I was nervous. But no, I was like, in my head, I was like, nah, I'm going to go in there and I'm gonna give a good show. And I was just excited to get in there. And yeah, I go in there. the corner tells me, do this, do that, do that, and the first punch you're gonna feel, don't get scared because you're gonna see black. I was like, well, what is this for talking about? I was like, all right,
The ref
whatever.
told you that?
No, my corner
Oh, your
told
corner.
me that. Yeah, he's like, hey, the first punch you're gonna see is black. I'm like, what the fuck is this for talking about? I go in there, first punch I've received, I don't even know. I think it was a little whack ass little jab. I say black. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I backed up. I did a step back, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then that's when ya te prendes, and you're like, all right, let's go. Now it's my turn,
Yeah.
And yeah, it just lasted a minute. So I was like, it's my turn now, and I could just hear like the background, like it's all fucking loud and shit. And I'm just there throwing my punches, doing what I have to do, and thank God, 1 minute and something. And got the knockdown with a body shot, with left hook to the body. Yeah, and from there it was over, and it was really good experience. After that, once your hand raises and you're like, oh shit, this is a pro level now,
Yeah.
there's no more going back.
That's right.
You either quit or that's it, porque te van a clavar, So that's when my coach was like, no, you see now you know how your first fight is. Now you gotta train double, even triple, it's different now. And I'm like, yeah. I felt that first punch. I was like, God damn. Like, what the fuck?
So black?
Yeah, saw black. I was like, oh, fuck.
They wasn't lying, huh?
No, they weren't lying. It was just like a whole blackout for like, you could say like 2-3 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck? And I felt punches before in street fights and amateur, but I never felt it like that. I was like, God damn. Because, that's an 8-ounce glove. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
That shit fucking
And
hurts.
you're on a stage.
Yeah.
You're
In front of people,
in front of
lights.
People. Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. It's crazy how that plays such a big game. Does that play any role in your performances? Like the stage, knowing there's 100
I try to
people.
now. So on my U.S. debut, I try to ignore that. I try to ignore it. I was excited my first U.S. debut right here. I think you guys were there versus the Filipino guy.
Oh, that was your US debut?
Yeah, that was my U.S. debut. Yeah, that was
That's
back
the day
in
we
June.
met.
Yeah. So there that day,
Bro, you had so many people there.
I know.
You had a shit ton of people.
Yeah, I think we sold more than 100 tickets, something like that.
Wait, like literally, bro, it took me like 20 minutes, bro, just to get to you.
Damn.
Porque había un chingo de gente, güey. Like, you don't remember? Oh, you weren't there, were you?
No. I wasn't at that one.
Bro, it was like a whole section and a half. Like a whole section and a half. I was like, fuck, like this kid has a lot of people here. It was, bro, and then after he won, he went to the dressing room, he did his thing, and he came back out. You know that walkway that's like hollow where everybody walks through?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, it was fucking packed.
that don't play a role on you? Like,
Nah,
I got all these people watching me. I can't fuck up.
No,
this was after.
Low-key, at the beginning.
I'm saying he knows they're all there.
Yeah.
Right? So does that play a factor in his performance? Because my point to that, not to cut you off, I forget.
You're good.
My point to it is, you'll watch these dudes train in their early years or their first few fights as a pro, and they will look so fluid and so good, and their movements are fucking beautiful as they're training in the gym. But their first 1 or 2 fights, they're stiff as fuck.
Yeah, I've seen it
because
before.
they're nervous, and it's, dude, all that, and some people not have a fear of losing or a fear of the guy, but a fear of looking or the fear of the stage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the lights.
Yeah. Stage right.
Turns the legs to jelly, baby.
Yeah.
No, well, he performed his ass off. But what I'm saying, wait, is he was bomb rushed.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
like Team Z.
Hey, wait, I shit you not. It took me like 20 minutes, bro, just to like get to him and talk to him and give him like a little 2-minute interview or whatever.
Yeah.
And still, bro, while we were doing the interview, una foto. I was like, hey, chill, it's my turn, relax. And bro, he was like, took 200 fucking pictures.
Yeah, man. I just wanted water that time. My mouth was so dry. Man, I just wanted water.
Like,
I remember I took a little kid. I don't even know who it was, but I know I took a little kid's soda.
I gave you a water.
You gave me a water, right?
I gave you a water, yeah.
And I still took a little kid's Pepsi or whatever it was, a Coke, and I drank that. I chugged the whole thing.
You feel like water? You want a picture with me? It's gonna
I
cost
was
you a
like-
water.
I just wanted water. My mouth was so dry. But yeah, before so let's say in the beginning, I get that day, to the Commerce Casino, and in my head, I didn't really think about it until I got there, and I'm like, damn, we sold more than 100 tickets, and I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be packed as fuck. And
that night was packed.
Yeah, huh?
The whole.
And I was just until I was like, they were like, oh, all right, Chris. So when you get in the little thing on the little whatever it's called, the little thing where you before you walk, you're gonna do 15 seconds. Yeah, the little stage. Yeah, my bad. The stage, you're gonna do 10 seconds of shadow boxing, blah blah, and then you're gonna start walking, take your time, whatever, blah blah. I'm like, all right, for sure. Once the music plays and
Te valió madre.
Nah. Once the music plays and you just hear everybody screaming, and I guess my photo was right there, like, he's up next or whatever. I'm like, God damn, bro. I'm like, God damn, that shit's loud. And I'm like, fuck, my legs start a little shaking for a bit. Mind you, I have 9 fights at this time already, so, I'm supposed to get rid of that little nervous thing. Once I hear everybody, I'm like, damn, my legs started shaking a bit. I was like, fuck. It got me nervous. But one time right there doing the shadow box, the 10-second shadow box on the stage, I see everybody with their phone. You just see the flash and everything. Todo se me quitó. Literally, I'm like, fuck.
Oh,
I was like, damn, this shit's badass. I still remember I said that.
Your comfortable space then.
Yeah. And I seen my mom, my dad. I think
me.
I think I don't remember if I seen my girlfriend, who else I seen. But yeah, point is that once I seen everything like that, like, the flashes, everybody screaming your name, I was like, damn, this shit's badass. I still remember I said it like 3 times. I was like, damn, this shit's badass. And then I totally forgot. I seen the guys, ya me estaba señalando, like, oh, start walking. And I seen them, like, me estaba diciendo, And I was like, oh shit, start walking. And I totally forgot to take my time on the walk, and I still remember my coach saying, "Hey, once let the song play and walk, take your time." I was like, "Man, fuck this! I want to get in there and fight already." And todo se me quitó, the nerves, everything, todo. And I wasn't even nervous that day. I wasn't at all. I was just like, "Fuck, that shit. This is a badass feeling. I want to do this shit again." And when they're announcing my name, I'm just like, fuck, I want to get in there. I want that belt to sign already. Anxious. I was just excited. Yeah, I was just anxious.
That's
and dope. I feel his first punch, and I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, damn. And yeah, I'm like, damn, my turn now, And I get dropped in that fight. It was a clean drop, but the thing is that he hit me like, he got me con todo y guante, So he didn't get me like in like mal parado or whatever, He just got me like, I don't know, it was like a weird knockdown. And my leg it didn't even go. I wasn't even hurt or anything. But once I got dropped and I seen the A-count, I'm like, all right, for sure. And I'm right there smiling. And I remember my mom told me after my fight, like, hey, are you crazy? Why the fuck were you smiling? Why were you laughing? And my girl told me that too. And I was like, it was just the excitement, I get excited, feeling the punches, whatever, being in there.
So you enjoy getting hit?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Might sound crazy, but yeah, I enjoy getting hit.
Te gusta la mala vida, bro.
Low key. And I'm like, fuck it,
Hey, does your girlfriend hit you?
Nah, my girlfriend don't hit me.
He's like, no, I can't go porque me pegan.
Yeah. But
it's a crazy. I guess. How can you call it? What do you call it? I try to tell this to the same guy, to this guy, same thing. I mean, I try to tell him that you gotta love this sport.
Yeah,
like, not just love it. You gotta be in love with it.
Yeah.
Because you're literally training, sparring, you're getting punched. No matter how good you are, you're going to get punched, and
you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, and you have to absorb that and understand that no matter what, that's the sport. You gotta although it's essentially chess and strategy and training and all, you're still getting punched. It's still a fight.
Yeah.
You gotta be somewhat crazy, a little bit of crazy in you, to love it.
It's a whole lot of crazy, bro.
Low key, you know how I found out that I fell in love with the sport.
Yeah.
Because after that fight in my US debut, I was done. They take you to the doctor, check you, whatever, blah blah. He checks me. He like, oh, here, good job, good fight. And I was still excited. I don't know why. I was still anxious. That was a badass fight. I was so anxious and everything. And he hands me a paper, he said, "Oh, take so and so many rest days," and he asked me to check. Oh shit! I forgot I'm getting paid, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I did this because I liked it, and I totally forgot I was getting paid. I was like, "Oh shit!" And they handed me my check and everything. I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, it was whatever, I wanted to do it because I really liked how the feeling and everything. Yeah. And that's when I knew I fell in love with the sport. I was like, damn,
nice.
this is
What'd you spend the check on?
Bills.
That's
bills,
one thing about boxing too, man. There's
Yeah.
always something to pay.
Yeah, no, and once you get older, now that when you're an adult, that shit hits.
Yeah, man, bills. It's one thing I ain't never late. Bills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
that's
be late on
right.
bills.
Hey, so right here on the Boxing Club podcast, Blow, we like to play a little game.
For sure.
It's 12 rounds of verses.
All right.
We're going to give you 2 options. You pick one
Or the other.
or the other.
All right.
But you have to pick. You can't pick both.
All right. For sure.
Ready?
Yeah.
Wings or tacos?
Tacos.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's the first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've only tacos.
2 people?
2 people have said wings over tacos.
Yeah.
Really?
Only 2, yeah.
Pizza or burgers?
Pizza. That was pizza for sure.
Yeah.
Not over anything.
Rap, hip hop, or corridos?
Corridos.
Dang.
Yeah. Easy questions.
Zurdo, pivot. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Canelo or Mayweather?
Damn. Canelo. I think Canelo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Beach or hiking?
Beach.
Sports cars or Lolos?
I don't like none.
You don't like none? You're not a car guy?
No, I'm not a car guy. I'm not a car guy.
What's your thing?
If you had to pick, what would you pick?
Probably sport car.
Sport car?
Yeah. Probably sport car.
You have a favorite car?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Oh, you're a
I'll
simple
drive-
man.
yeah.
Dude. You got to hold on to all your money.
Yeah.
Cabin or a penthouse?
Probably cabin. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably a cabin.
Tupac or Nipsey?
No, I never listened to them.
No?
No?
Nah, I'm a
Who do you listen
corrido
to?
guy. Corridos.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well, ahí te va. Chalino or Gavilancillo?
Gavilancillo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Banda Recodo or Banda Limón?
Banal Recodo.
Vicente Fernandez or Antonio Aguilar?
I know a lot of Vicente's songs. I don't know the names of them, but I know the lyrics of them.
Yeah, that's like me.
Yeah.
I couldn't name the song, but I can sing along.
Yeah, I can sing along. Yeah. No, on other artists, like if they put a song, I know the lyrics. But I just don't. I'm really bad with remembering the names.
Running or jump rope?
Oh fuck! I hate jump rope. I rather run, honestly.
Hey,
I hate
do your
both.
shins burn when you jump rope? Because I know mine do.
Your shins
Nah,
suck? No?
nah. I got really weak legs, little chicken legs and some noodle legs. Yeah.
That's a chicken leg.
City or country?
City.
O sea, la ciudad o el rancho? Same shit, right?
Yeah, same shit. Both.
City? Oh, you're a city boy. You're from Watts.
Yeah, but I mean, when I went to Mexico for the first time, it was cool.
What part of Mexico?
Morelos.
Morelos.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
My mom's from there.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
from Cotla.
Cotla. Yeah, we're from Jojutla.
No shit. That's crazy.
Michigan?
No, what?
Morelia? Morelia is in it's in Michigan, right?
It's in Mexico.
Michoacán, güey.
Oh,
Michigan.
Stupid. Come on. It's Michoacán, right?
Got
no.
him.
No?
No, Morelos is just.
Oh, Morelos. I thought you said Morelia.
No,
No,
Morelos,
Morelos, bro. It's
outside.
outside the city. But that's like rancho,
Yeah.
bro. Like no
It's really not. I
roads
like
and
that.
shit.
No, it's not rancho, güey. It's pueblo. There's a difference.
That's what it is.
It's-
Pueblo.
It's a pueblo,
it's
right?
Pueblo. Yeah, it's Pueblo.
Bro, no roads.
Yeah,
Like-
well, no roads is the rancho.
Yeah.
Brick roads is a pueblo.
Yeah.
No
paved.
brick roads. It's like dirt and rocks. Like there's big ass rocks in there they couldn't take out.
Oh.
Yeah, Morelos has his own Leon ranchos, but he also got his pueblos,
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Like, a little
Like kids
50-50.
running around
Yeah.
barefoot and shit. I was one
That's
of
all
them.
over Mexico, fool. It's not just
That's
there.
true. That's true. Dog bit me and shit. Nobody knows whose dog it is.
All of a sudden, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Hey, so what's your that was 12.
Yeah.
Good
Right.
job. So what's your relationship with Elite
Uh,
and Carlos? Shout out to Carlos, man. My guy.
Elite Promotions, baby.
Carlos I known since the beginning of my amateur, even before my amateur. We always go sparring. he's the one that got us into my first U.S. debut in that card.
Right.
So I thank him for that. We
He's
have
a real
good
cool dude,
relationship.
right?
Yeah, he's cool. He got me his card. I know him for years already. He's a cool dude, honestly. Yeah. He's a cool dude.
And you're fighting again on the elite card, December 10th?
No. My coaches are going to the nationals. They're gonna take the kids to the nationals, so probably take a little break off until like probably beginning of the year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or if anything, they call us probably like tomorrow. We'll go fight.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh my god.
So what's
nah, but we stay ready. We stay ready.
What's next for you, bro?
Whatever, because I don't really know. They just tell me, I don't focus on what's next or what. They just tell me like, oh, my coaches handle all that.
This guy coming up, get ready. Let's get ready.
Because I'm training every day. Like,
Who do you want to fight?
it don't matter. It don't matter. I just want to fight
in particular.
Nah. I don't really think like that. I just think like training and get a good cash.
There you go.
Get paid good.
There you go.
And it might make me sound cocky, but in the 108, I feel like I could beat anybody. If I'm being honest.
In 108?
Yeah, I don't like to sound cocky, but yeah, I feel like.
I don't want to sound cocky, but I am.
But I
Don't
feel.
fuck with me.
Yeah, like I train every day, and I feel like I have that power and that motivation and all that what it takes to win in the 108.
Nothing can stop you.
No, yeah, that's how I feel. That's how motivated I am. Like that's why I train every day.
You if anyone has got to believe in you, it's you.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if nobody believes in you,
yeah,
it's got to be you. And as long as you feel that way, because nobody knows what you're capable of, but you. Nobody knows your limits, but you. So that's dope.
Can I tell you a story?
Tell me. Yeah, we're here, bro. Let it out.
Yeah. So, my coaches, I remember they were like, when you first came in, I was like 80 pounds, 90 pounds, 13 years old. Aquí, like, everyone comes, baggy shorts, baggy, little cholillos and shit. They come, or whatever. They just come for a week and they're gone. And they thought I was the same way. They thought I was going to be like, I was just going to come for a week, probably a month, and then just give up, Mm-hmm. But that's when I started. Those were like motivations for me that they told me, saying that, they were going to give me like a week nada más. And, I was probably not going to be here no more. But now,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. Then when they told me that, they're like, damn, they didn't. It's crazy. I don't take it the wrong way. I take it as a motivation. They're like, damn,
you proved them wrong.
Yeah,
and
basically.
That's probably why they're looking at you like, this kid became something we didn't actually think, and we assumed the worst.
Exactly.
And look at this kid now.
Yeah, exactly. And now that's the way I think of being in my division. The 108. Probably people don't think I'm capable of winning so much. Probably just a couple fights and then take a loss or probably get out of here. But now I feel like I could win in the 108, the world title, probably two, probably all of them.
Good. You should feel that way. You're supposed to feel that way.
And that's just my everyday motivation, Like that's why I come to the gym every day, train 3-4 hours. Yeah.
Damn, that 3-4 hours a day?
Yeah. Every day, Monday through Friday, Saturdays.
One time or mornings and nights?
No, I used to do, when I was getting ready for my first U.S. debut, I was doing mornings and afternoons. But right now I'm just chilling. I'm doing just puras tardes. Yeah.
See? Nice. It's his job.
Yeah, it's my job. Yeah, it is.
5, man.
And that's what my coach put in my head, this is your job. Yeah, this is your job. This is your job.
You don't want to come. You got to call in sick. You got to clear with HR first, baby. Right there at the desk.
Yeah, like it's funny because I think after that fight, I took after all my fights from Mexico, I'll come back. It's usually like take a week off and then start training again. I was like, no, I'm gonna train again the following day after that. Probably just take off Sunday. I'll fight Saturday, take off Sunday, and come back. Work out Monday. Yeah, or just be here, because this is where I feel good. I feel good.
Yeah, it's where you belong.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like.
Once I hit 5 p.m., I have to be here already. So it's
go,
like
man.
I'm already used to that, And probably if I don't come, that's when I have hard trouble sleeping and stuff.
What does your girl say? Like, oh, you're at the gym too much.
Nah,
You need to spend more time with me.
Sometimes, not
Where's
really.
my movie night?
Nah, she know the
Netflix
weekends.
and
The
chill.
weekends is for her. You know, in the afternoon.
So you don't train weekends?
I train in the mornings. Just probably get my running done, and that's it. And you know, unless I have a fight, yeah, we'll come and train. But other than that, you know, we'll take it chill. But I mean, we're still training. You know, we're still staying busy. And afternoons be with my girl. That's it. But you know, when the fights ya se acercan, you can't be with your
Gotta
girl.
be
no more.
locked in, baby.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta be locked in.
Exactly.
I'm single for the next 6
Month.
weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So,
Anything else you want to say, bro? Anything that if you want to call somebody out,
Any
like,
shout
hey,
outs?
I want to.
But yeah, no, I think I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm just, you know, like I just want to say it out there, you know, that anything on the 108, I'm ready, to be
Ready
honest.
for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout out Elite Promotion, Carlos.
Big shout out to you, Carlos,
That's our
my
guy,
man.
too.
What's any shout outs you want to give to somebody or to
Just-
everybody?
Shout out to everyone, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, that started supporting me from day one and the one that beginning to support me. And just overall, everyone. That
shout
Well,
out
you
to
gain
the
you
gym,
gain a
shout-
fan here, bro. I
Yeah.
watched your fight.
Yeah.
I watched your fight, and I was like, dude, like this kid can throw him.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really
you know.
appreciate that.
I was like, that's a nice little comeback from that little drop that he
Yeah.
gave you, but
Yeah.
And everybody tells me about that
recovered
little
well.
drop. Yeah, everybody tells me about that job. I'm just like, I wasn't hurt, honestly. I don't know if it was just adrenaline, but I wasn't hurt. I didn't even feel hurt. I wasn't dazed or anything. I just got up and I was like, oh shit, you know, it's my turn
Just
now.
laughed and
Yeah, I
laughed
laughed.
over them.
I laughed and I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
oh, for sure, it's my turn now.
There you go, man. Well,
Yeah.
shout out your gym. Shout out your coaches, man.
Yeah,
and
shout out to my coaches and everyone, you know. That's,
Compton Boxing.
yeah,
No, I'm just kidding. It's
Everyone-
Compton Boxing.
everyone that keep, my coaches especially because they keep me motivated. They always give me my you know, advice and everything.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, very
If
good.
you were to give a young kid advice, what would it be?
Just train. Honestly, it all comes from working, from training. You know, everything comes from training. But at the end, you know, yeah, basically that's on you already if you're gonna throw in the ring. Because I mean, you could train all you want, but I mean, you're not gonna, you know, have the balls to throw in the ring. You know, your coaches can give you the balls. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Here are my balls. Cool.
yeah, go for it. Exactly. You know. Yeah, that's two things. You know, you gotta train, give it your all the training, and second, just have the balls to throw, because they can just hand you balls like that.
That's it, man.
That's a fact. Where can people follow you at, bro?
Rios .s.01.
Hey, do you have a nickname?
El Vago.
El Vago?
That's
you
what my
do
coaches
have a
put me.
nickname.
Yeah, that's what they put me.
El Vago.
Yeah, El Vago.
Oh, okay.
El Vago is it's like a hoodlum, right?
Yeah, like a little slang word, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a little
A little hoodlum. Fool. Es un vago, güey.
little banger.
Yeah,
Es el vago de la calle. That's a
Yeah,
little hoodlum from the
exactly.
street.
That's tight. That's tight.
yeah, that's como me pusieron my coaches. Yeah.
That's tight, bro. Well, it was a pleasure, bro. It was nice getting to know you. We can't wait till you're back in the gym. And not in the gym, in the
In the
fucking
fight.
ring.
We're
Back
here
in the
now,
ring.
fool.
Yeah, we're in the ring. I mean, we're in the gym right now.
Motherfucker, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see you back in the ring. You know what I mean? We'll be there for sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram as the Boxing Club _podcast. Follow us on YouTube. And we are on all social media platforms, Spotify, Apple, Google, Anchor. We are
MySpace.
now on fucking MySpace.
MySpace. You too young for that, young child. You too young for that, dog.
Oh, man.
No, we're on everything. So
we're on everything.
So
We're
click,
on-
subscribe.
Amazon,
All that.
Audible. We on everything.
Like
Make
Mimi
sure
Licious
you-
says, all that.
all that. And then some.
Yeah, man, some.
But thank you so much, bro. Thanks for your time.
thank you
for having
And
us,
shout
man.
out to Compton Boxing for having us and, you know, letting us be here in their gym. Thank you.
So, from the Boxing Club podcast.
We out.